I'd show you all how to plug these up, how I plug them up. You just use these.
Man, oh man. So what's happened is I picked up these three guitars. They're not mine. They're from a guy at my church, and I haven't even looked at them. I haven't opened the cases up or nothing. He just wanted me to bring them home and do an evaluation on them and see what can be done with them. And so that's what we're going to do here. Here in just a little while, I'm going to start opening these up and see what they are, see what kind of work they need, see if they're worth fixing or not worth fixing, and that kind of thing, and then see how good they are as they sit. And I still have to finish the nut on my acoustic guitar over there that I've been working on. That used to be a trans acoustic, is no longer a trans acoustic. I just gotta glue the nut in and file the slots, and that's that thing, and then string it up. That's done, and polish the frets again. But anyway, so I don't know if I'll concentrate on that today over there, doing that nut. I might just set it aside so I can get taking a look at these. What is I picked up two people wanting to learn how to play guitar at church, and so I went down to the church to give them their first lesson. And the one guy, he brought these in and wanted me to take a look at them. And I said, sure. So that's what we're going to do here in just a little bit. Alrighty, I'll bring you back in when I get set up for it. Alright, here's the first little acoustic. It's a Sigma. Got a two-piece top on it. Looks like mahogany back and sides and neck on it. Open face tuners. Fairly decent looking guitar. There's the established in 1970. It's interesting. Kind of looks like a bone nut. I don't know. It might be plastic though. Getting good at disguising bone or the nuts on guitars, but the action on it is really high. I can tell with. I don't know if you can see that. See how high up that action is on this, and not kosher. So we'll be seeing the action on the first fret is a little high. It's kind of hard doing this one-handed, but it needs to. So the nut needs to be filed. The neck needs to be adjusted. It's got a lot of forward bow in it, so we'll have just truss rod on it. We'll take some off of the saddle here so we can get this action down a little bit. I doubt if I'm going to get it down to where I like it because it's almost at the place of needing a neck reset. And but we're going to do what we can with it because I'm sure he's not want to spend a whole lot of money on this one. So there's that one. It's funny, I've been working on guitars for a lot of years, and it seems like I won't see an acoustic for a long time. Then all of a sudden, it's like they come out of the woodwork. And I was needing something to do, so I don't mind working on acoustics. I don't seem to get as many hits with acoustics as I do with electric guitars. Oh, here's a Yamaha. Another Yamaha. Ooh, yeah, the action's high on this one. See, can you see that? That action's really high. See that? Goodness gracious. And because I'm holding my camera, I can't see how much bow is in the neck, so I'll do that later. And needs new strings. We can adjust the neck and bring that saddle down a little bit and help this one out a little bit too. I doubt if we'll get it down as low as I like them, but we can do something with it. We can help it out. We can help her out. Sometimes now, I'm going to mention this. There's been a lot of controversy back in when I was in Arizona. A lot of guitars. Yeah, this has got a little bit of it. Get belly pull. That's where the belly of the guitar here pulls up, and that's what lifts your action up really high. And the way I fix them is I just buy those bridge doctors and put in them. And the controversy in that is some guys think that robs the tone of the guitar, and I don't think so. I personally have never had that issue, and people are always, well, if you're going to fix it the right way. Well, you know, how long is your right way going to last? Is it going to do it again in a couple of months where the belly starts to pull? That bridge doctor keeps that from happening. And then I don't see any tonal differences in it. I really don't. And I've been playing a long time, so this is coming from a guy who's played guitars for all of my life, all but 9 years of it. And I don't see the problem in putting a bridge doctor in some guitars. And it's just a really nice way to fix them. And it pulls that belly down flat the way it's supposed to be. Now, some guitars are designed with a rounded top on them. And so you have to evaluate that before you go put one in. Because a lot of times, if that's the case and you still have really high action, you need a neck reset. And that's not cheap. And so then you have the question of, is the guitar worth fixing? And like it or not, some guitars just deserve to be hung on the wall or cut them open and make shelving units out of them. And it's just not worth paying the $450 to have a neck reset done or more, depending on which person you use to fix them. Okay, here's the third and final one. Oh, another Yamaha. Boy, people like their Yamahas. Let's check this one out. Yeah, another one with really high action on it. This one's a little bit better than the other two, but still pretty high. And again, looks like we could do some neck adjustments. We can file the saddle down some and see if we can get it where it's at least playable so it's not hurting everybody's fingers. Somebody's strings. So anyway, so we have two Yamahas and one Sigma, and they're all non-electric. They're all just standard acoustic guitars. I call them campfire guitars. And we'll see what we can do with them. I'll have to call the person that owns them, see what he wants to spend on them and stuff, and how much time he wants me to spend on them. But they are doable. They are doable, and they shouldn't cost a whole lot for him. I'll make him a package deal. And thinking about getting them all up and playing and pick the one I like the best out of the three, and then tell him I'll take that one as payment. Just to have a backup acoustic. But anyway, there's those. That's my projects, I'm gonna get a hold of the guy that owns them now and see what he wants me to do with them. And I can improve them. I'm just not going to do any neck resets on them because they're not worth doing a neck reset on any of them. So, not worth that kind of money. So, if it was a higher end, Taylor, Martin, or something, then we'd talk about neck resets. But since these are just run of the mill acoustic guitars and something to learn on, or play around a campfire, or play at home with a bunch of people, then they're good for that. And they're good guitars. They really are. We'll see how much better I can make them. And so it's back to the other Yamaha guitar I've been working on. So I may go ahead and do that. I'm going to get a hold of the guy that owns them other three and wait for a response from him. And while waiting on him to get back with me, I'll get back on this, get it strung up. I'm not going to take you through the process of me filing the nut and all that stuff. There's some 1,001 videos on how to file a nut, and I've got videos that I think I do. I don't know. I've got too many videos to remember how I do that. It's basically the same way everybody else does. Use files to cut in your slots and all that stuff. So there's no need to take you through that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. Get these all polished up, and if I come across anything during that time, I'll come back in and show you. But then we'll get it strung up. I'll plug it in, and we'll see what it sounds like. Alrighty, we'll talk at you later now. Bye.